What's up? I'm Dave Boyer, aka Mr. Boyer, aka the Swamp Man, and it's a hot summer day in Joshua Tree National Park. We got here before sunrise to take advantage of the slightly cooler weather, but it's definitely warmed up now. Getting close to 100 degrees at about 10:30 in the morning, but there's some cool rock formations. I mean, Joshua Tree is most known, I guess, for the Joshua trees. There's some of them sporadically around in through here. This morning we went and watched sunrise at Cholla Cactus Garden, one of the other famous plants of Joshua Tree. But if there was something besides plants that Joshua Tree would be famous for, it would be rocks. And there's just some really cool geologic formations here. It's not like the most exciting stuff to learn about rocks, but you know, they're such an important part of every ecosystem, of every part of Earth. We just finished visiting Arch Rock, which is in the background there, probably looking pretty small on camera here, but and arches are really cool rock formations. Like, they're stunning to look at, but you know, that's not really where geology is, what geology is all about. You know, it's even the boring types of rocks and changes to rocks that are important. So I stopped here to take a look at dikes. Let me get a little bit closer. So if you look into this boulder here, this is your typical rock of Joshua Tree that my daughters have been scrambling all over and climbing on, and Belle just slipped on and scraped up her knee, so she's not loving this hike right now. But then you've got some of these smaller boulders that are protruding out of here, and you know, why do they look different? Why are they there? Obviously they were inside of this larger rock, this larger piece of rock, and this larger piece has been eroding away. Doesn't get a ton of rain here, but it can get very windy for sure. So a little bit of rain, erosion, weathering, a little bit of wind weathering and blowing some of these rock particles away. And the harder rock, or the one that's more resistant to weathering and erosion, is these dikes. And they tend to come in these lines that we can see here. There's been several of them that we've passed along the trail. But they're weathering slower, they're breaking down slower than this other rock, the bigger rocks that all the kids are loving to climb all over here at Joshua Tree. So, you know, this kind of things, the differences between types of rock and the breaking down of that rock by wind and rain, can lead to some of the most amazing formations, like Arch Rock back there. That is because of things like the more resistant dikes that are resisting weathering and erosion. Check out that boulder back there, that's pretty awesome. Earlier we hiked to Skull Rock, one of those kinds of rocks, but had kind of eyes that are weathered into it, and a nose cavity, looks just like the face of a skull. Pretty cool stuff. Joshua Tree National Park. We've been here once before. We came in on a spring break in April 9 years ago, and weather then was just incredible, like upper 60s or low 70s the whole day that we were here. Beautiful blue skies. And today we got 100-degree temperatures. July is the least visited month in the Joshua Tree National Park. The fewest numbers of visitors of any month during the year, and that's because the temperatures here can get really dangerous. So we're almost done with our day, even though it's only probably close to 11 o'clock actually now, but we may do a couple more stops along the road. May do some driving down to maybe a viewpoint, but as far as hiking, yeah, we're probably about done with hiking. Well, this is awesome. Joshua Tree National Park. I'm glad I got to stop and share it with you and tell you science rocks. Peace.